Okay, we have reached 251. So are we all good to start? Is everyone ready to listen to the briefing of our CRM? So just type in the chat. Let me see if you are ready to start, listen to the briefing. This is very important for us. So if let's say understand you are also operating the stores right now. So let's say at least you help to ensure you have one colleague on the screen, yeah, just one colleague on the screen all time to go through this briefing. Okay, so the rest of you, let's say maybe you have a group of you joining listen the briefing. But if let's say you need to serve the customer, you try your best. Okay, at least we have one person join us from the beginning until the end. But of course, if you have too many customers, each of you have to attend to something, then it's okay. All the training slides will be provided, all the materials will be provided. Okay, so let us just be energetic early morning. So allow me to go through. Feel free to ask me any questions that you have. It's very, very important for all of us to be prepared because this is something that we need to start immediately tomorrow. Okay, so for last minute notice, I hope everyone can pay attention and feel free to let me know if you have any comment. Okay, so I share my slide, and then in case if you have any technical error, you don't see the slides is moving, you don't hear my voice. If let's say the line is bad, can someone just represent and unmute to inform me in case if I do not see the chat on time? Okay, so allow me to record this video.
Recording in progress.
All right, good morning, team. The videos will be recorded, so to benefit for those who, let's say, miss out the early part, okay, or let's say if you want to treat it as a refresher, we can have the video clip for future, So without further ado, allow me to start with the sharing. So first of all, for the CRM, okay, this is the website that we have, https, okay, focuspointloyalty.com. You can access right now, but whatever that you key in right now, right, it is all for testing. Okay, so tomorrow, basically by midnight today, we will refresh the whole thing with clean data. All the members that previously signed up through the testing, okay, so because we have invited some to do some testing, okay, so if let's say anyone were to hold on, let me just stop someone. Okay, so along the way, if let's say you have test it out, okay, so we will actually remove it. Okay, so tomorrow onwards, then you can sign up as a member. So reminder for all the staff, okay, because we have staff purchase also, isn't it? So all the controls still apply the same through GoSoft, no changes, okay? So I just need all the staff to sign up as a member as well because we need the new member ID. So basically, we no longer using the member ID or member code that generated through GoSoft. We have to use the member ID generated through the CRM platform. So all your customers' record will still remain there. It's just that they are attached to the different member code format that generated by GoSoft. So moving forward, okay, not migrate all those informations to our CRM, start from fresh. So all the customers, we required to start with a new member ID. All right, so I will walk you through how to register. I'll walk you through when a member log into the platform, how it looks like. I will also brief you through on the rebate voucher. For Focus Point Anggun, you call it rebate voucher. For Whoosh Outlet, you call it reward voucher. I will guide you through how to redeem because we will issue the rebate voucher or reward voucher through CRM. It will no longer be printed on the physical copy. And I will walk you through what are the other contents that are available in the CRM. And what about the admin access? How about what are the benefits for all the members and some of the materials? Okay. So along the way, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. So move on to register. Very simple. Go to this website. So I remind everyone again, this is a web-based. Okay, it is not a mobile app. So they can just go to this website and register. So they can just click sign up and then subsequently sign up with a mobile number. We recognize mobile number as their unique number because unlikely one mobile number are similar with other people. So mobile number is unique number. So we use it as an identity to register for a membership. Okay, so when they click this, they just need to fill out what is their name. So full name, okay, give first name and last name, and then their mobile number. Then they can just click next. When they move on to the next step, we will send them an OTP code. So the OTP will look something like this. Okay, Focus Point Loyalty, your OTP is 4 digits, and then the code will be expired within how many minutes. So once they receive this, they fill up, they just click next, and then basically they are done. All right, so remember, this is a free lifetime membership. We only have one tiering, means they are ranking. Okay, we only have one type first for now. In future, we may consider to introduce different membership tier. Okay, the higher tier you are, maybe the members will have more benefit. But for now, we keep it simple. Everyone, we only have one type of tier. Okay, so once they register already, very simple, just the mobile number, the first name and last name. Then they can just activate with the OTP. That is the things that they need to do. So subsequently, when they log in, they just need to put in their mobile number and also the password that they set. Okay, so when they fill up the mobile number and password, they log in, just like how you do for other platform lah. All right, so then once you're done, you're able to go to the CRM already. So that's all. All right, so far should be very simple, straightforward. Of course, along the way, if you have any question, don't wait till the Q&A session. Type in the chat along the way so that when you remember what to ask, you type it out first. Okay, so move on. When you log into the home page, very simple, these are the things that we provide to our members for now of our phase 1. Okay, so they will see their profile, they will see the rewards, they will see promotion, store locator, and they also have the customer support. And when they sign in already, they will know what is their member ID. This is for example using my own testing. So the member ID will create automatically and it will directly sync to GoSoft. Okay, it will immediately sync to the GoSoft. So then, when you have this ID, in the GoSoft, you will be easy to search for the member using the new member ID. Then you can start the transaction. Okay, so that is the whole thing. I would like to repeat one more time. When, let's say, tomorrow onwards, starting 10 a.m., your customers step into you, whether or not they are new customer, existing customer, very loyal, regular customer, please ask them to sign up through this website. When they sign up, okay, they just need to fill up their first name, last name, mobile number, activate with the OTP. Then they set up their password lah, as usual. All right, then the member ID will auto-generated. How to view the member ID? You can also ask them to share with you. Okay, when they log in with their phone number and password, they will see the member ID. So this is where the member ID is. Okay, of course, you will also have your backend access to check. I will explain to you later on. All right. So yes, so let me answer a few questions. Okay. So what about the members have children? So Joanna, I keep this to the last. I will answer you later and also for everyone information. Okay. So about the referral code, for now, this referral code belum activate lagi. Okay, referral code, we will have it for future. So even though you see it there, but don't worry, it is not activated yet. Okay, another one is, let's say, send you the QR. Okay, for KB Mall is a good idea. We memang plan to do so. And please bear with me. This is very sudden. Tomorrow we have to start. I don't have every outlet to, I don't have the time to send all the printed A4 standee to all of our outlets. So what I will do is today, I will send to all of you the soft copy first. You will have a QR code, and that QR code is only for your outlet. Meaning to say, when people use that QR code to register, I will know this is from KB Mall 2. I will know this is from Alamanda. Okay, I will also know this is from PRX, for example. Okay, so without further ado, let me move on. The most important thing is it won't give you trouble when it comes to go soft when you want to key out the transaction. Okay, let me show you how it goes. So all the questions I noted, later we will continue. Okay, so then move on. So basically for you, the only thing is you do the transaction as usual. Okay, you do the JPOS key out, everything as usual. But the thing is, when you choose the member, how? Right? When you choose the member, you have to look for the new member ID. That's why you need to ask customer to register using CRM to get the new member ID. That is the only thing we need your favor. We need our customers for a favor. Okay, so this is the usual screen that you see in GoSoft. Okay, so you go to F6, you look for the member, and then you choose member purchase. Click OK. This is very familiar for every one of you. So let's say if you are for staff purchase, then please register yourself. Okay, register yourself, get the new member ID, then you proceed as per usual. Okay, so all the control, what EPF number, all these are still the same. So you just need to sign up as a member. So means tomorrow onwards, I will have all our staff to also have our CRM access. Okay, so move on. When you already click that one, so you enter the member ID. So for instance, this is the scenario I using Miss Tan from our MIS. Her code is, let's say, 10179. Okay, so then we just click insert the code, search for the member, and then it will show. So all these things that shows on the member name, member on the card, all these, right, is automatically show the first name, last name that the customer registered. Okay, so when they key in all their details, if let's say they also provide their email, they provide their home address, they provide their race, and etc., everything will appear in your GoSoft screen. Okay, so let's say the most basic is no matter what, we will have their name and phone number. That is the two very, very compulsory information we will have. Okay, so when you already choose their member, then we proceed to OK. All right, then you will see the member ID shown already. Okay, so then move on, you key out the purchase as usual. Okay, so for example, this one, I just try to show you an example. We buy something at 7,900. Okay, so you just remember this figure. All right, so let's say you also key out the prescription, correct? So on the F8 prescription, you can key out, then you fill up at the new prescription there. You fill up all the necessary particular, then you click save. So far, all good. Because all these are quite common, so I don't waste time walking through all this, and rest assured all the screenshot will be shared. So this is not something new, so I will just try to brief faster. If let's say you find that it's too fast, you can't understand what I say, you want me to repeat, please let me know. All right, so move on. So when you fill out the prescription, everything, so we move on to subtotal payment. All right, then we go to the payment. So you key in, they pay cash ke, credit card ke, or anything, then you just proceed to accept. Okay, of course, if it shows like bonus link or whatever, you just proceed as usual, no changes. So move on, you will then see done. Okay, they make a full payment. Receipt also got, right? So what is the difference? Next step. What it do for CRM? Okay, so let me show you some rules first. Okay, when they purchase something, a member what they entitled, 1 ringgit equals to 1 point we issue. Now we only issue the points. The points can redeem what things we will announce later on. Okay, because it's too new already and maybe they can't earn too much of the points, so we don't announce now. Okay, so we just want to focus on encourage them to sign up as our customer. Okay, as our member. So you see all this thing, full payment, or when they settle balance payment. As long as they fulfill this, they will receive point. They will receive an e-copy or soft copy of the invoice. And also they will receive an e-rebate voucher or e-reward voucher if they fulfill the criteria. Okay, and just now, if you fill up the prescription record, overnight, the next day, they will also see their prescription. Okay, so hang on. So let me just see the inquiry. So KTCC say, what if they are? Can we search using their phone number? We will let you know. So basically, you try to search using phone number. You may turn out what? You may turn out like you see their old member ID. You also see the new member ID. Maybe you will get confused. So it's either you use the phone number, it's like indirectly you can find, but make sure you click the correct new member ID. So suggest using member ID will be great. Okay. And then for Queen's Bay, yes, I know customers always ask to edit the name, right? So later I will tell you the good news. Okay, so thanks for the inquiry. And then is the QR code that we can scan to find their member ID. So this one also I will show to you later on. Okay, so for membership, do we have a QR? So let me continue. So you all remember all these transaction entitlement for now, yeah? Because later on through the example, you will have better understanding. So do y'all need me to remind you again on the 10% rebate voucher, the TNC? Just a quick one. Anyone in the chat required reminder? You're very, very familiar with this, right? So basically, we no longer print in a hard copy. And also indirectly, I'm telling you that it fulfills the criteria, it is a compulsory to issue. But we have all the control there. So I will have these slides available. So I'll go through a very quick one, but I will assume everyone very, very familiar with this because it's not something new. We just move from physical to digital. Okay, so must purchase 300 and above, you entitle a 10% rebate voucher. It is only valid for 6 months at the issuance outlet. How to redeem? It has a full set of TNC. Only when you make full payment and balance payment, then only the rebate voucher will be issued. If let's say your purchase has been cancelled, you void the transaction, the unused rebate voucher will also be forfeited, will gone missing. Okay, and then if let's say, unfortunately, when you cancel, the customers already used the rebate voucher. So then when they do a new purchase, right, when you amend it, it won't generate another rebate voucher again. This is very common practice that we do for now. Okay, so yes, Alamanda rebate voucher automatically. Okay, so I'll show you the example later. So to redeem, you should also very familiar. It is only for the next purchase, one voucher, one transaction, non-cash, full payment, and then it must be 300 and above. Product cannot be with 20% discount and above. Only for sunglasses or frame with lens. Cannot Oakley, cannot Ray-Ban. Only at the outlet that issue, only for 6 months, right? So all these you all can recap. All right, so then cannot combine with any other promotions, discount voucher, and then cannot exchange for cash, and etc. So now I show you the scenario. You all still remember just now what is the example? Customer buy something at 7,903 ringgit 50 cents. So now let me show you when they log into their membership, you go to my profile, you go to transaction history, and then you will see these two things. Okay, every time when they transact, full payment and or settle the balance payment, they will see two things. One called rebate voucher, another one is to show what is the points that they earn and also the invoice. So let me show you these two things. So when you see the points earned and invoice, I just show you the example. Just now what we buy, 7,009, right? So it will show you this person transacted at, for example, this case, USJ Taipan. Okay, what is your invoice number? Your status is all successful. Okay, the points is 1 ringgit, 1 point. We will mark, we will round up to the nearest 1 ringgit, 1 point. Okay, so 7,904. So then when you download the invoice, you also see your soft copy invoice. Okay, so this is the whole thing that they will see, their point, their soft copy receipt. So just now I promise you one more thing, what they will have is the rebate voucher in a digital form. So how it goes. So they have to go to reward. Under the My Reward, they will see their 10% rebate voucher. When they click on it, this is where they will see. Okay, it's valid until when it is available, means belum pakai lagi, still they can use lah. Okay, so when they click on it, what they see, they will see they use at where. So just now I show you an example. They buy from USJ Taipan, so they can only go back to USJ Taipan. When I show you they buy something at 7,900, so the 10% is considered as 790. Okay, and then the validity is within 6 months, which means 180 days. Okay, it's all automatically calculated and generated. So after that, when they read more details, they will see all the full T&C. The T&C are those that I mentioned just now, our usual T&C. Okay, and when they click the button Use Now, that is where they will see the discount code, the rebate voucher code. Okay, so I see some questions coming in. Let me just go through quick one. We need to ask the customer register first, then only we create the sales. Yes, it's a must. You create first, then only you immediately have the member ID, then you proceed with your JPOS. Rebate voucher automatically generated. Rebate voucher T&C will be available on the loyalty. So now you see it, KB More. So it is all shown. Okay, and then is it must create a new record in J Mobile if the customers already have a lot of record. So just now I explained to you, no matter what, tomorrow onwards, whether they are regular customer, new customer, they have to sign up this membership to get a new member ID. So in GoSoft, you can check their earlier purchase record as usual, but those are tagged to the old member code. Moving on, because of the CRM, we want to start clean. We want to start from zero. We want to start manage the full data of our customers. So starting tomorrow, all the customers, new or existing or very regular, a lot of records also, they have to register to get a new member ID, and we will start monitor using the new member ID. Okay, but all the previous record, you can still check. It won't link because it's too messy. It will not link. There's no way for now for us to link automatically. Okay, so moving on. All this you clear? So when they purchase full payment, purchase with the balance payment, it will auto show them two things. Okay, it will automatically show them two things. One is the points, one is their e-receipt. Okay, another one is when they go to reward, they will see their rebate voucher. They will be able to see what is the amount, valid until when, used at which outlet. They will be able to read the full T&C. They will be able to check what is their code for the rebate voucher. So I move on now. When the customer come to you again, the next few months, okay, or within the 6 months. So they come to you and say, I want to use this rebate voucher. So how to go about? A few things. When you go back to your J-Post, you must make sure the date is within 6 months because that is the T&C. You must make sure they go back to the issuance outlet, not your outlet, you can't accept. You must make sure is that customer, is that member. Okay, then you go to discount voucher and then you click the CRM voucher. So for this part, I know there are some questions coming in, but make sure you remember this part. Very important, how to redeem the rebate voucher. Okay, so remember within 6 months, issuance outlet, the same member, and then they can click, you need to click the discount voucher. So move on, you will see this screen, ask you, so please choose CRM voucher. Okay, so move on, continue, yeah. And then you will see they ask you to put the voucher number. So what number is this? You remember just now I showed you in the customer view, they can have this number, this code. So you fill up this code. Fill up and then it will show valid. When it's valid lah, okay, it will show valid and then it will proceed to apply already. So for that purchase that fulfill the criteria, they will successfully apply the rebate amount. So just now that scenario is 790 lah. Okay, so we just show you an example. Don't be scared. Not all the purchase got this value, okay? So we are just showing you an example. So moving on, you just continue with the subtotal payment. You proceed with that payment. So customer will choose the balance payment to be paid with credit card and then proceed. Then again, the same thing, you will see the new receipt for this purchase. Okay, and that amount is something that after the rebate voucher applied. So one more time to repeat to you, when they make a purchase, they will receive the rebate voucher, they will see the point, they will see the e-invoice. So let me show you when they just now, the scenario, they use the rebate voucher already. So when they see their view, the rebate voucher will be shown used. Sudah pakai, right? Because just now already applied. So this is to control and to prove to you that the rebate voucher can only use one time. And let's say the other rebate voucher will be generated if they fulfill criteria. Not every time you will receive rebate voucher. Only if fulfill the criteria. Okay, so I move on. Just now the balance, the new purchase, right? The second purchase, the customers after deduct the rebate still more than 300 and they make full payment. So you will see they will get their point, they will get their rebate voucher, they will also see their e-invoice. So this is the whole thing to show to you how quick, how fast the whole thing it will be. And it is all immediately. Okay, so let me handle a few more. How about those already have a physical? So physical, you continue with your physical rebate voucher until it expired. Meaning to say, now whatever is new transaction using CRM will issue through e-version. But those customers that in the past you already give them the rebate voucher using the physical copy, it will still valid. It will still valid. Okay? Because the control is with GoSoft, they will still recognize those that print on the physical. So if customer entitled to the T&C, it will automatically generated yes. For how? For all the franchisee board scheme, everyone, you have to follow this. It's a requirement from top management. So if we do cancellation due to all these, also it won't be able to generate the new rebate voucher. So I explained already, when you have something you want to cancel the transaction, everything will be removed. Points that given will be deducted. Receipt that give will no longer be seen. The rebate voucher will be pulled back. When you redo a new transaction, everything, then the new rebate voucher will be generated. Okay? So that is the whole scenario. So what if, let's say, the rebate voucher already issued and they already use it, but they tell you that, oh, that purchase I want to cancel. So when that is the case, they already use the reward, okay, then we will not issue another one. I will repeat one more time later after I walk through the whole thing, okay? So for trial question, after launch, outlet still can use the official receipt paper with the rebate voucher, all these that printed at the back, yes. For now, you can still continue to use. Later, I will explain to you what we have for new one. Reward voucher can only use on the same person. Other people cannot use. Later, I will explain. Okay, can we scan the barcode? Yes, you can scan the barcode. Either you scan the barcode or you key in the voucher number. So I think a lot of people keep asking, what if you do the cancellation credit memo after people already use the rebate voucher? So I can assure you that then after you adjust, right, the adjustment will not issue one more time, the rebate voucher. We will not double offer the rebate voucher. Because if we can allow this, then customers can enjoy unlimited, right? The rebate voucher applicable to all types of purchase or have exclusion. So for Sumitra, remember just now I go through all the T&C. There are certain things cannot apply rebate voucher. You must have certain purchase limit, you must have certain discount limit, and cannot apply rebate. Cannot contact lens, cannot solution. Always remember the same T&C apply. This is our common practice already. For Lihun, when the customers use the rebate voucher, can they use the bonus link point, credit cards, point redemption? No, remember, all these whatever that they use, like for Fave Pay, all these point redemptions, etc., to make the purchase, they will not get the rebate voucher. We will not issue. After cancellation, will not generate the rebate. Okay. For this rebate voucher, I explain one more time, everyone. Let's listen now. For example, this scenario. Customer buy 1493. I issue 149. Betul? The rebate voucher. Okay, I issue already. So first thing, I tell you this 1493, I want to cancel. I want to change to different product. Okay, so let's say they top up become 1,006. So what the system will do, rebate voucher belum pakai lagi. So the system will make this 149 rebate voucher missing. And then when you're done with the new transaction, the 1,006, let's say for example, after adjustment, that 1,006 will issue 160 ringgit voucher to customer. Understand? So 149 will be pulled back, the 160 will be issued. So now your different question is, what if customers have this 1493 purchase, we give them 149, okay? The rebate voucher 149. So customer immediately also use this 149 to buy something else already. So now the next day they come to you and say, sorry, the 1493 that purchase, I want to with this, with that, I want to change product. So you do all your cancellation credit memo, you issue, do the adjustment. So another new transaction 160, right? So now 149 customers already use. So how? So my answer to you is, since they already use the 149, the one that they adjusted, even though it's higher value, we will no longer issue rebate voucher for the adjustment. No matter what, they can only have once. If already used, then no more new rebate voucher. If they haven't used, we will pull back and we will issue them a new rebate voucher. Is everyone clear? No matter what, you just remember satu kali. Okay, one time. So one more time is next one. I continue. Your questions can come in now. That's very good. A lot of questions asked. So pay attention. Now we go to prescription. You remember just now we show you fill up the new prescription, right? So where they can see. So remember the rules is the next day. We will only update overnight. Okay, so the next day, they will see it at my profile. You go to iPrescription, then you will see the prescriptions that you fill up. So you will be able to see their name, when is the date that we put inside the JPost. So it will capture the date, it will capture the customer's name. So these are all the prescriptions that will show the sphere, cylinder, axis, and addition. We also have a disclaimer to tell them that this prescription is just a reference. If they want to do a contact lens, if they want to buy eyeglasses, all these need to do screening one more time. And there is this edit button. Customers can edit the name anytime they like, as they wish. Okay, so it's up to them. Okay, so this is about eye prescription. So basically, I have already walked you through the scenario, how to sign up as a member. You must have the new member ID. When you do all the transaction as usual, you just remember the rules. Must be full payment or settle the balance payment, then only they start to see point, invoice, soft copy. And also if you key the prescription, they will see the prescription the next day. And if they fulfill the criteria, they will get the rebate voucher. So these are the whole thing about our CRM. So move on, I continue first, okay, for Whoosh Outlet. So Whoosh Outlet, you all call it reward voucher. Same thing, we follow all the D&C. If 300 and above, then only we issue. Okay, 6 months, only at that outlet, must be full payment, okay, etc. All the T&C are the same. How to redeem? So for Whoosh Outlet, we have already revised, become the Whoosh package frame with lens or the Whoosh sunglasses must be at 300 and above. Okay, of course, I know certain Whoosh outlets are start selling branded eyewear, then that apply the same, must be 300, not more than 20% discount, cannot Ray-Ban, cannot Optic. Okay, so all the D&C are the same. So this is to answer to Chua just now, your questions, if I remember correctly. So disregard what is printed on the receipt paper because those are the OT&C. Okay, in future, we will have something new for all of you. So wait for me to show later on. Okay, so another one will be, move on now. Let me a quick one, can or not? I show you how the whoosh looks like. Then I go back to all the questions. Okay. So whoosh outlet, pay attention. So same thing, let's say for this case, I buy 2 pair of whoosh product for 66. Okay, as usual, you choose the member ID. Remember the new member ID. So I choose already the member. I buy. So then I go to subtotal payment. I pay all this, pop, done. Then I have a 466 receipt. Betul? So when I go to the CRM, customers will see this thing, right? Just like I repeat already, we will see 2 things. So what about the point about their receipt? So 1 ringgit, 1 point. So I buy 466, I get 466 point. Betul? So for this case, for example, I buy from Whoosh Gurney Plaza, it is shown there. So then when they download the receipt, they can get a soft copy of the receipt. Okay? So move on, they will see under the reward, they will have Whoosh 10% reward voucher. Okay, so then when they click on it, same thing lah, you will see when I buy 466, the 10% equals to 47 ringgit. Pakai kat mana? Whoosh Gurney Plaza, for example. Okay, and then valid for how long? Until when? It will be 180 days from the issuance date. When I click more details, I can read all the D and C. And then when I use now, I get the code. Okay. So all are very, very similar with the whatever I showed just now for rebate voucher. So move on, if customers come to you and say, hey, I want to buy using this reward voucher, I want to redeem. So same thing, you make sure all the dates within 6 months, okay, all the outlet is the same outlet, choose the member, okay, then you fill up this CRM voucher. Okay, same thing. And then you proceed, then the reward voucher will apply. Okay, so customers then pay after the rebate, after the reward amount. So now the customers only pay 269. So you proceed with the subtotal payment, everything, you proceed. Okay, they pay by credit card for the balance payment, settle or accept. And then now they get a 269 and the receipt. Okay, so in the system again, you will see what? You will see 269, the point. You will also get the e-receipt. Everything is the same. Okay, but because 269 is less than 300 ringgit, so we won't generate another reward voucher. Okay, one more thing is, you all ask about void. So what if it's cancelled? Okay, when it's void, we will show to the member this thing is already void. So you will see the marker also tolak. Okay, the points also deduct. It will show it void. The invoice also cannot download. When you click the button, tak boleh. Okay, the button is not function. So the invoice will no longer be downloaded. And the rebate voucher, all these, reward voucher, all these that have been issued will all be removed. But I explain again the third time, what if they use already? So we will make sure when the adjusted transaction will not give them another voucher. Okay, so now Q&A. Can we scan the barcode to apply voucher? Yes, I think all these I have answer. So now is what? Okay, so we start with the questions. Can repeat again on the CRM registration. After customer done register, she will have a membership number. We will use this number to create. Is we give customer the customer. Okay, basically, when you see customer tomorrow onwards, give them the website, ask them to sign up. When they sign up, they tell you what is their member ID, then you do your JPOS transaction. That's it. Okay, so that is my answer to you. So another one is for can show the CRM process step by step by the PDF. So I ask you all, is this step by step very clear already? Because I'm actually doing the screenshot every step by step. So this slide will be given to all of you. Is this something sufficient or you need more things? Because I already tried to show you the example where to apply, how to apply all the voucher. I also show you from the system. Is there any more thing that is missing? Or can you type in the chat and let me know, is this slide, is this step by step good enough? Let me know now. So let's say another question, if like this, in the condition that lens customer purchase not available, we have to change the lens type. As you trigger this transaction to be cancelled, you reissue, that will, all the rebate voucher will be all changed. Okay, but if you don't trigger this transaction is void, then nothing happened to the rebate voucher. You just remember, if you void cancel in the GoSoft, that means this thing is, then the rebate voucher will have some changes. Okay. All the purchase details also got in this. So we only show whatever the customers get from the receipt. The e-receipt, the soft copy of the invoice, is exactly what you print out for customer. We don't do any adjustment. Okay, it's exactly the same thing. We just make sure, because a lot of customers will ask you, I lost my physical. So they ask you, can you send a PDF to me? So we want to make your life easy. We tell them, go to CRM and download the invoice. Of course, if customer asks you, can you reprint? You do the usual way lah. Okay, so for KB Mall, your question, if the customer want a physical receipt, of course, please do so. Okay, if they want to reprint a copy, please do so. Okay, so another one is, after edit the customer name, GoSoft will change also. Yes, the answer is yes, but let me explain to you the change name later. I have a few things will come back to you all. What if the members got children, all these, and then what about your all punya QR? How about edit name? Okay, what about there's one more questions about all the receipt, the back of the receipt. I will come back to your all this is on my second part. Okay, so I don't know if people come across customers change phone number. Don't worry, change phone number, just tell HQ, MIS, we will do the same thing. Okay, it's quite, it is not common that customers will change their phone number, but there is a scenario, there will be a possibility customer change their phone number. So what you do, talk to MIS, we will change from back end. Because this is not something that is going to happen very frequent, so let HQ do the control. Okay, so Wush Gurney, foreigner boleh register because they can, you see the Malaysia number. Oh, very good lah, Wush Gurney, your eyes very sharp, you are paying attention. I will explain to you later. Malaysia number. Okay, so Nantini, can we have an option yes or no, please? Again, about rebate voucher, print or don't print? It is a must already. It's a must from top management, so don't ask me this question. I know now JPost, you all can have this yes or no, but in future, it will auto-generate. So follow the questions for concept store. As long as you see why rebate voucher and reward voucher, we align the minimum purchase to be same as 300, just like what all the SPM just now asked, right? Previously, Whoosh, more lenient. Minimum spend is very low, okay? And then compared to Focus Point is different. So now to make the whole life easy for all our group, Lakisa is Whoosh, the reward voucher, you call it, or focus point is the rebate voucher that you call it. As long as it's 300 and above, as long as it is sunglass or frame with lens, and the criteria, okay, the rest of the criteria, as long as like this, then can use. So meaning to say at concept store, their rebate voucher can also use for Woosh item, particularly sunglasses, the frame with lens. Or put it this way, currently, what is the control? It will be exactly the same. The only difference is print out or digital. You all don't confuse like because of CRM, I changed the whole thing. Nothing has been changed. It's just print and digital. Okay, then it will be easy for you all to understand. The rules, everything are the same. So for markers, I come back to you, all the US number, China, Singapore. I know we all very international. We have a lot of customers are foreigner. Let me answer to you later. Woosh Crane Spade, buy the product. As long as the minimum purchase is fulfilled, all right, then they can use the rebate voucher. If cannot use, the system will tell you tak boleh pakai. Brandon questions, the amount that paid by rebate voucher consider our sales, right? Entitled for commission and all this. It is the same as per current practice. So ask your SBM for this. I can clarify on this part later. Unfortunately, let's start tomorrow. Everything that when we change a system is very difficult, I know. Something for you to familiarize, I know. But unfortunately, let us just start. Nothing new that can start, easily. Let us just get familiar with it. All the rebate voucher, all these people won't like instantly use it. Maybe some will, but not all customer. Let me just assure you, you just remember one thing, ask customer to register as a member, and then you search the member ID, that's it. Okay, let's start with this tomorrow. Li Hun, don't confuse with this soft copy invoice. It's not the e-invoice that what the, finance or the authority is asking. This is not e-invoice. This is just a PDF version of the printed receipt. Okay, later I'll answer you all about walk-in. One more time for Adeline question, you all can trace back all the earlier data. We won't make it gone missing. It's just CRM. I need to start from fresh. Okay, I still don't see any answer. I want to know, is this slide good enough? Is all the step-by-step is something you're asking? Can I have some answer? I have answered all the questions. If I miss out any one, please let me know, yeah? So I want to know, is the slide okay or not? And then meanwhile, thank you for all the answer. I go ahead with the admin access, okay? All of you will start to receive my email starting afternoon onwards to tomorrow morning, okay? We will reach out to one by one. We will give you the admin access. When you have the admin access, then you can also manually create the customer ID. In what circumstances you need to manual create customer ID? When you access to the admin access, you don't see all the button one. Don't worry. You just remember, you go to customer management, create customer. Itu sahaja. That's what you can access. Very straightforward. All you need to do is fill up the customer name and phone number. I know you see a long list, so don't scare. Don't scare. Okay, I know everything is there. You fill up whatever you can. Okay, so that is to answer to most of the common scenario. What if they are old people? They say, I don't bring my phone got no data, etc. You go into this admin access and help them to register with the name and phone number so you can settle all the issue. The member ID will be then generated and it won't give you problem to use your JPost. Okay, because another way is, imagine lah, customer got the smartphone, they tell you, I'm not sure how to do, can you help? So you use their mobile, you fill up their first name, everything, receive the OTP code and all this, you can help the customers to do all the necessary lah. But if let's say customer not keen to pass you their phone to do all this, you use the admin access, doesn't affect your necessary whatever key out in the JPost. You can help. So for house questions, okay, yes, you can help the customers. We try our best to solve whatever the common problems that customers will give you. Okay, so when you created already, of course, when you have this admin access, I don't allow you all to edit it. You can only create. You can see the list of the customers, but you cannot edit, you cannot delete. Okay, your access is just to help customers to create member ID. Okay, so move on. When you created already, this is all the details that you can see lah, when the customers join, blah, blah, blah. So this is where you will see when the customers was created, they register at which outlet also we will know. Okay, so that is how complete it is. So I don't want to mess up with all the old data that we have in the GoSoft or earlier on where we transfer. Okay, those records, let's just remain in GoSoft. You trace from there, but CRM is start clean from tomorrow. Okay, so for wallets questions, all these, I come back to you on all the rewards. So seems like registration about reward, rebate, all this, and then how to sign up, etc. Now you are more on concern, okay, what are the benefits, what you can do, right? So move on. The benefits will be, first thing, always remember, membership benefit can change from time to time. Don't assume that what I tell you right now is permanent. Okay? So I can assume that the lifetime membership is free for sure. We won't charge customer for membership. Okay, but what are the entitlements that they will receive? It will change from time to time. For now, we want to give them new member when they sign up, got points. When they complete their profile, means they try to give me more things, like their date of birth, race, where they stay, their IC, all this. If they can complete everything, they got extra point. And also a 50 ringgit discount voucher. Okay, so the 50 ringgit discount voucher, y'all can refer to this anytime. It's very common that we print to support outlet most of the time. Okay, so it's like 300 blah, 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 you know, all the D&C are the same. The only thing is, I issue this when they complete their profile and is valid for 60 days. Okay, so again, they will see under the reward, they will see their discount voucher. So the discount voucher, we also show what are the T&C. Exactly the same. Okay, you will see where you can use expiry date below. You will see all the T&C. You will see the same. All right. So when they go to JPost, when you want to transact, of course, this is not for Whoosh as of now. So bear with me. So So you just make sure within the validity period at your outlet, FB or Anggun, when they buy something, you choose the customer ID, then you go to discount voucher, you go for CRM voucher. So you masukkanlah this code. Okay, so you put it in this code. When it's passed through, all the control, all the setting is passed through, then you can apply. So once it's applied, you will see the 50 ringgit apply, and then they can just make the balance payment, and then done. From 1,001 become 1063. Okay. So this 1063, you get 1063 point. You get the soft copy invoice. And then the discount voucher will show use already, cannot use again. It is a one-time use. Okay. So should be everything very clear. Last time I give you all the briefing. I told you all that they can see promotion, store locator, and many other things, right? So I show you the screenshot. Basically on promotion, they will see all the list of promotion. We will highlight Anggun, Focus Point, Whoosh, Outlet, and etc. We will show all the T&C, the visual to do some advertisement. And then after that, on the store locator, they also can see where are your store. Okay, all the full list. They can also filter by ad hoc, filter by 360 APAC, filter by state. And also we have the go to the customer support, they can see about our company. Okay, contact us, help center, T&C, privacy policy. So all these are very standard when it comes to website. So the help center means customers can fill up their inquiry, they can upload all their feedbacks and all this, and then when they send to us, marketing and MIS will be able to see this, and then we can handle all their questions. Okay, and then all the privacy T&C, it will also be available. So we are all protected with PDPA. We have all the T&C cover ourselves. We always say all the rewards will subject to change from time to time. Focus Point reserve the right to amend, cancel, or do any adjustment anytime. Okay, so I'm not here to show you the full policy and T&C lah. Okay, when you access it, you can go through. So now on the material, I want to highlight to every one of you. So you will receive all this material, but bear with me, we give you the soft copy first, okay? I will give you the soft copy, and then please remember only register tomorrow onwards. If you want to play around right now, it will be a bit slow because we are preparing to go live. Whatever you do today, it will not appear tomorrow. So if you want to register properly, you can also do it tomorrow. If you want to try register today, you can do it today also. But just remember, today is still a testing. Okay, so this is the one that we will customize for you. You will have your own outlet QR code. You will have the outlet name to be shown. We can capture how many register through your outlet. And this is what will be shown at the back of the receipt. Okay, all the Whoosh, Anggun, and Focus Point, you will have these to be printed, prepared by MIS and sent to you all. Okay, so the only difference is the social media information lah. Focus Point got Focus Point punya, Whoosh got Whoosh, and Anggun you have Anggun punya. But overall, the whole design is the same. So we call this CRM called Focus Point Loyalty. All right. So any questions? Final one, any questions? So to answer to Wallace, all the birthday, as long as customers can give us their birthday, okay, their birth date, we can do special promotions. We can send them SMS, we can send them email, everything, because we have more of their information, and all these you don't need to fill up in the J-Post. We ask customers to go through CRM and fill up the details. So that's why we give them point, we give them discount voucher. Hopefully, because they want all this benefit, they will give us more information. But what if, let's say, they do not want to do so? Okay, then minimum also, we will have their name and phone number. Okay, so Nicole, question, OTP. I mentioned already, if let's say it's a foreigner, you use the back end to create the member ID for them. So they do not need to register on their own. Okay, so let's say what if someone particularly, they just want to skip. Okay, so without phone number, you cannot register for a member ID. If they want to skip this, at least they need to give us their name and phone number. This is the two very, very minimum thing. Explain to the customer, please. When it comes to collections, when it comes to any inquiry, when we want to trace their record for future, we need their phone number. So we are all protected by PTPA. We won't disclose their phone number to anyone. So a phone number and the name is the most basic information we need. I don't demand for every one of them give us 100% of their customer detail, but at least phone number and name. If customer reluctant, we can key out as a walk-in customer. So for everyone, I keep it to the last. I want to explain to you, we will have one member ID called walk-in. Please use this wisely. I don't want all your customers all register at walk-in customers, and we are wasted our time to develop this CRM. If companies spend so much of time and money to develop this, and all of your customers in our data call walk-in, then we are very bad lah. Okay, so make sure only if someone who really very reluctant with all kinds of very serious comment and tell you I don't want. I will have one member call walk-in. We will tell you what is the member ID. So you all use that to register. Use that to transact. Okay, so you will have a walk-in member ID. Okay, so all clear. So the walk-in member ID I'll share through email lah. Okay, but make sure don't 100% all use this and make sure when it's walk-in means they don't have their access already, right? Let's say I tell you I want to buy things, okay, above 300. But I tell you I don't want to share you lah. I don't want all this membership lah. So you create using walk-in. You have to explain to them what is their loss. They don't get the rebate voucher. They don't see all their records. They don't enjoy all the benefit as a member. And in future, we cannot trace what they buy because we don't care. Oh, I'm actually buy from you many times already. Why you don't have my record? If all of them give you walk-in, then of course we don't have the records lah. Okay. You can create on behalf of them. Okay, and then when they in future, they still need to log in to see all their details. I have to assure you all that this is not the only briefing. Let me cover you the most important thing is registration and how you do the first transaction first. The other of the things I will come up with you, I will do regular briefing to all of you. Okay, so please wait for future discussion. Every time we will have new thing to add in. Every time we will have something to share. Anything hiccups tomorrow, please talk to MIS or marketing. We all stand by. Okay. So can anyone access the admin? We will only give you very minimum thing, which is create a member ID. So that access you can pass to your staff. It can be used by anyone that work with us at our retail store. In future, we'll have things for corporate customers. Okay, so all these are clear. So yes, if they want to buy, just go like that. Okay, walk in. Okay, but I hope you can explain about why is it important to have a member ID. So one last question, shall we? Because I have something for you. Don't leave the group first. Hold on. Can you explain back usage of the points that collected for what? Okay. Gohal, Alamanda, okay, don't worry, you don't remember this is because I told you we will define later. We will tell the customers all the points collected can redeem what in future. Okay, we haven't decided. We don't want to Saja decide right now. What the point can do, convert to what, we will explain or we will inform the member in future. Ask them to stay tuned. Okay, all clear? So I have covered almost, I would say 95% of the questions. There are one or two that I will come up with a FAQ. I will answer to all of you. Okay, most important, please help me tell customers register as a member, please. Okay, and then you just search the new member ID through the JPost. You can proceed as usual. Just do me a favor on this, all right? So now move on. Why not? Incentive. Do you all want incentive? Last one, let's do a quick one. Do you all want incentive? Only one people say one. Oh, yes. Okay, tak faster. Anyone? So you want what? Give ke, money ke, or what you want? You see, now everyone alert. So before I leave you go, leave the room, familiar with my slide, read my slide, please. So yes, company will give you cash. So let's do a contest. Let's be fair. Everyone have a fair chance. Okay, so the cash is, please do me a favor, sign up member. I don't want walk in, please sign up member. Let's do this first round of incentive and see how it goes. In future, we come up with more incentive for you all. First round, okay? So who get the highest member sign up? You remember this thing, be smart, doesn't mean they have to buy things. Anyone can sign up as a member, correct or not? They don't need to buy things. So don't explain to me like, my outlet these few weeks may be a bit slow. Don't worry. It is not about purchase. As long as you can find people sign up as a member, that will be counted. So remember to use your outlet QR. Don't nanti tak capture. Pakai the website which is very general one, then you don't blame me. Make sure you use the QR code that is tied to your outlet. Okay, so now review the fifth, number 5, top 5. Okay, you got 100 ringgit. Okay, a small token for your effort. The fourth people, the top 4, you will have 200. Top 3, you have 300. And top 2, you have 400. And the first prize, you have 600. So I want to keep it short. On the 12th of March, tomorrow onwards until end of May, I want you all to fight for the highest member that sign up. Minimum, let's set a minimum, 80. Dalam tempoh masa ni, if you have at least 80 people join as a member, basically one day only one person please okay? So please do so. Must capture using your QR. Let us test and see. Our incentive will not stop here. We will come up with all kinds of creative things to reward you because you spend effort to explain to your customer. Let us test on this first. Okay, all the outlet benefit. So for Chua, to answer to you, all the outlet except franchisee so don't tell them, So beside franchisee, all of you entitled, let's fight for this. So Kohal, yes, no need to buy, You just ask your customer sign up dulu. If they sign up first before they come to you to buy things, isn't it faster? They no need to wait over there to fill up, wait for OTP, semua tu. Minta mereka buat kat rumah dulu. Alright, so let's do it. So please, we have all this cash ready for you. This is just round 1. Okay, round 1. So please focus on this. And now let's watch this. I always end with a video if I can. So if you turn your sound too loud or too soft, please adjust it. Okay, shall we? We shall end the session with this video. And please continue to give me all your questions so that we have a successful launch tomorrow. Okay, so without further ado, let's enjoy this simple video to explain and to shout out on social media tomorrow to highlight our CRM. Okay, so this is the video. I hope you all can share. Yes, we will definitely send you all this. Bear with us, please. We don't have all the printed material for you all, but let me give you all the soft copy. I need to customize one by one for outlet. We will send you the email one by one. So give me some time. Starting right now, I have to do it one by one and send to all of you. So wait for the updates. But meanwhile, go through the slide, brief your team, whoever who missed today's session. Okay, for Joanna, I have to explain to you on this thing about the kids. Okay, so please ask one person to sign up as a member first. In the system, use the parents thing and all this, and then under the goals of, later I will add on to my slide. There is actually a place for you to fill up the family member's name. Okay, it's just that right now my CRM, I cannot show like this is the parent, this is the grandparent, this is the children, number 1, number 2, number 3. But in GoSoft, you actually have this column to fill up the family details. So I would show you a slide with that, how to go about, and then just let me launch it first tomorrow. Immediately on the next few weeks, on the next 2 to 4 weeks like that lah, we will have a lot of new things going on. For example, the rebate voucher can be transferred to someone else, another customer, another member ID. Okay, and also like all the family tiers can be all appear in the CRM. And also like all these SMS, birthday voucher reward, all the corporate customers, all kinds of what you have mentioned, all of you that have mentioned, it will all be there. So give me some time to work on it. Let us just launch this first, okay, so that we can actually have more things to introduce in future. So we don't want like 100% show people all out, okay? Too much of things for you to remember. So help me one thing, encourage people to sign up as a member. Before any new transaction, don't care they are existing or new customers also, they must register using this CRM, get a new member ID, then you transact as usual. The rest of it, let us walk through, get familiar one by one, one by one. We will have more and more feature add into this, okay? So I hope everyone helped to share the good news with your customers, and then all the things that you need, we will try to give you the most complete briefing slide. Of course, if anything miss out, I can add on from time to time. So your feedback won't just stop today. So please continue to share me your feedback. Okay, and is that all? Shall we end the sessions for today? Anyone have any things you want to mention about all the customer service helpline? Let us in future, okay? Because you see this, we want everything go digitized, and we want customers to go very seamless experience. So let's move on to digitalization. Okay, reduce all the print copy. Okay, everything move to online. So anyone? Are we all good? So please wait for my email. Can give me time. I'll send to you all one by one. Anything not sure, please compile all the questions and reach out to MIS and marketing. We are ready on the next few weeks onwards to send to you all. Got how not just 100, will get 50 ringgit discount voucher. Unlimited for now, subject to change. Okay, as long as they fulfill certain criteria. So are we good? So thank you, everyone. Appreciate all the questions. I know always we have something that is not 100% complete, perfect. Allow us to have the room for improvement, please. Tomorrow, if you encounter any problem, technical error, please don't angry. Please be NIS help you, can? So our hotline is ready starting tomorrow. So reach out to us. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time and have a good day. Thank you.